play chess. And when I'm out, I'm looking for that vintage fling. But all complexions that I adore, so hard to find, these seem impossible to score. So I dream on to someday find that vintage love. I kept on looking, but everyone's such a bore. And out of a sudden,
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to the Toxic Brigade. That is the coffee company. I'm here with my partner in toxicity, that is Mr. Daigle. What's up, Aki? How you doing? How was your weekend? And what's happening?
All is good. All is good. Had a very, very lazy duvet weekend with Alana. Literally just watching movies, the NFL, and watching the Saints absolutely annihilate the filth that is the Carolina Panthers. Enjoying my last day of vaping today because I need to stop today because my surgery is a week today.
Yeah.
And I have to stop today. So,
stop entirely, Aki.
well, no, this is the thing. I mean, I have to, no, I'm saying today is the cut-off day that I have to stop before surgery. And it could be my last vape ever. We'll wait and see. And yeah, apart from that, all is good in the world. Got a job that I start in November, so everything is all good.
Absolutely. We're doing a bit of a strange stream today because, of course, as you see in the title, Goodwood Revival review. And if anyone's got any questions about the Goodwood Revival, what I felt of it, I went on the Sunday, as anyone that was living in the UK. Biblical thunderstorm, like absolutely biblical thunderstorm. So the revival wasn't the driest of days on the history of the planet, all from mud that was just mud everywhere. And to be honest, with the organisers of the Goodwood Revival, you will be receiving a complaint letter from me today, either today or tomorrow, because I have seen better organised Tottenham Hotspur YouTube streams than that show yesterday. That £100 a ticket, and they couldn't even put some wooden walkways so people in their really nice vintage outfits can walk to the event. Like, absolutely shameful organisation, planning, looking after people, health and safety, the whole shebang. But before we get on to more, we're going to talk about events that obviously disappointed us in general, and we can talk about events because everyone has been to something they really look forward to, and it's not been up to snuff. And we're going to talk about it, but let's see who's in the audience. We've got the Sheriff's in the house, and he has renewed his membership. Thank you, Mark, for renewing your membership. It really helps us out a lot. If you haven't become a member already, you can become a member with the link. It does get posted fairly regularly in the chat, and we'll have fun. I thought I had my membership. Obviously not, but you've got it now. That's all that matters, Mark. That's all that matters. He's not on holiday. We've got Nick is in the house. Good to see you, buddy. Hopefully you're well. Today is the day. Well done. Yeah, good to see you. It's good to see. But you'll get it done when you get it. But it's better late than never, and that's always what we got to do. Drew La is in the house. Good to see you, Drew La. Afternoon all. I can smell what the coffee is brewing. Good to see you, Drew La. Hopefully you're well. Congrats, Daigle. Great news. Absolutely.
Cheers, brother.
Absolutely. We've got Mike Zappers in the audience. Good afternoon, guys. Good afternoon. Mr. Angus. Good to see you, buddy. Big up. Good to see you. Your tribal chief and your final boss is here to talk about it. We have 10-inch Alan Sibley's in the house. Good afternoon, Ben, Brian, and all in chat. Good to see you, Alan. Hopefully you're well, mate. Hopefully you're well. Big up, Ben and Brian. I'm going to see if some caffeine is a substitute for sleep. I may be there soon. I hope so, too. Always welcome. Always welcome on my chat. Always have a good chat. You, as I said to you in the chat earlier with Bobby, you and Bobby have a golden ticket to any stream we want to do. If you ever want to appear on a stream, ping us a message and we will get you on. That is just the way it is. It's just the way it is. We look after our boys. We have Mark saying afternoon, everyone. Afternoon, Paul. Hopefully you're well. I acknowledge you both. Acknowledge. We are acknowledged, Brian. The final boss.
Damn right.
I love that email. I love it. It's absolutely. I mean, the one I did yesterday of Tottenham on tour, guys.
Yeah,
is brilliant. It's absolutely hilarious. We've done some great TikToks. We got some great TikToks. Angus the winder, absolutely. Angus is great though. We got Paddy's in the house and afternoon.
Yeah, Paddy.
Oh, we're not fabulous. We are toxic, Paddy. We are the toxic brigade. But question to everyone in chat. Can you name an event you were really, really hyped up for and you got to the event and you were very disappointed? What is one you can name, Aki? Something you were really, really hyped for and it didn't go up to snuff?
So yeah, I mean, the only one that comes to my mind immediately, I'm sure I'll think of some during the show, is obviously Christmas Day here. What the Jewish people do is they
Chinese and movies.
Go to the cinema and the Chinese restaurants of Canada. And the first Christmas I was here with my sister-in-law, Ilana, and the mother-in-law, we went to go to, and I lost the vote because of
brilliant.
I lost the vote, went to see Star Wars, which was well, it is what it is. But on the second year, Mary Poppins was coming out. Now, I love the original Mary Poppins, takes me back to my childhood, and I love the original. So they're all like, do you want to go see Mary Poppins? I was like, hell yeah. All agreed.
Yeah.
I was so hyped for that show. I really was so excited because I was feeling homesick as well. So I thought, you know what, there'll be bits of London just to give me that London, but hear the London accents. After 20 minutes of that show, I went from watching the movie like this to just turning around and just watching Alana for an hour and a half.
And she loved it, probably.
She loved it. She was bobbing along to the song. She was smiling. Yeah. And it was the most...
movie that will do that for you, Aki. I don't know if you've ever seen it. Have you seen Paddington 2?
No, I haven't seen Paddington, so...
You will love Paddington. It's on Netflix. You will love... If you want that, exactly what you described with that movie and seeing bits of London, the London accents, go and watch Paddington. Watch it with Alana. It's
you got to remember, Ben. That was when I was 2 years into living in Toronto. But that's the thing now. Now I don't miss a damn. If it was now, I wouldn't give a damn. When I came back to Canada, when I came back to London, I was so homesick for Toronto. I started watching Suits and every single show that was filmed in Toronto, not because of the acting or the story. I just wanted to see Toronto. I don't get homesick for that. I get homesick for 5 reasons. Isaac, Noah, Levi, Joseph, and Sophie. That's it. Yeah. That's it. 5 reasons why I miss home. Yeah. That's it.
It's amazing, really. It's weird how you can just flip on a dime. But of course, there are still parts of London. You will inherently miss things you had when you were a kid. We got a couple more comments. We got Nigel's in the house. Good to see you, Nige. Top man. Good to see you, mate. Hopefully you're well. There's a rumour 2 months. The final boss is back for you both.
I heard it.
We're holding the fort room. We're holding the fort. I have TikTok, whatever that is, and I have followed Tottenham on tour. Big up, Sheriff. Hopefully, some of the videos make you laugh because some of them are like the one I made yesterday for Morning Brews. I was in hysterics. I was laughing so much after making that stupid video.
Actually,
fantastic.
The next comment is bang on from Nick.
Yeah,
it's the one where I walked out at half time. So yeah, you're right. You are absolutely right, Nick.
Although
this North London derby, talking of TikTok, North London derbies and Nick, I believe the man is sticking to his word, and the Emerson Royale TikTok recreation
is there.
It's being done, and he's actually Nick. When I said Nick, where is it? He was very clever actually, because he can't use Big Ben.
Yeah,
he's going to use the Tottenham Hotspur clock. So he's going to do it right outside. So it's very, very good thinking from Nick. I'm very, very. He thought this out, and I'm looking forward to having that on our socials or on our TikTok on Monday or Tuesday.
James Corden isn't Paddington Bear. He isn't. He's not Paddington Bear. It's Ben Whishaw, supposedly. I don't know. It's not James Corden. Certainly isn't James Corden. Otherwise, he'd have a Cockney accent in it. But hi, fellas. I'm sorry I can't be here doing some coaching. Good to see you, though.
No worries, brother.
YouTube member. Good to see you. Smash the lights. Is Nicky on TikTok yet? No, he's not. No, he's not. But he will be soon.
Will be after North London derby. Nick is sticking to his word, and mate to do it at the North London derby. And there's got to be people there. He can't get there at like 7 a.m. and do it. Not that he would get there at 7 a.m. People have got to be around him, but fair play to Nick. Fair play to Nick. Of all games to do it at the NLD, that's going to be fun.
Yeah, Ben Whishaw is the voice of Paddington Bear, not James Corden. Ben Whishaw, and here is the what's it called? Just so we've done our research. Here we go. Ben Whishaw is the voice of Paddington Bear, and it's very good.
You say so?
I hope my leprechaun vid is on your TikTok. If not, you are racist. It's funny, Paddy, because people say the exact opposite. But if I do post it, you either are or you're not. I am a cow. Moo. When I was 5, I was really looking forward to watching my first live football match. My uncle took me to watch Spurs versus Leeds in '94. I've been utterly let down ever since. Cheers, uncle. Bastard. Yeah, sounds about right.
We can all blame the parents or the uncles or the aunties or the cousins.
My dad.
I do blame the parents.
Yeah, I had no choice. If I wanted to go to a different football team when I was a kid, my dad would not have taken me. My mum wouldn't have taken. My mum probably would have taken me because my mum would melt for her children. But my dad would refuse to go. It's just not happening. Like any other team. The only team that would probably get through that is Leyton Orient, because the first ever football game my dad went to was Leyton Orient. So my dad does have a soft spot for Leyton Orient. And I think every Tottenham fan, every old school Tottenham fan has a soft spot for Leyton Orient. They were
my soft spot is Barney.
They were always been the Spurs' second team, really, because of the locality of the Spurs fan base. And
correct.
I blame Bale. I don't blame Bale. I love that man. Are you looking forward to Cody versus Sokolo? Steel cage match this Friday. Woo!
I will say I can see what Nick. Nick. Listen, we might if you choose a different song. Or whatever you can do. You've just got to do a dance, haven't you? It's not got. You can do your own dance. It's just got to be like a 30-odd second or however long it was, and then you can choose the music we put on top of it. And Paddy is asking what's going on. So Paddy, on this very show or on this very channel, not this very show, Nick and I were having a bit of banter, and we had a bet about Emerson whether he was staying at Spurs or going to AC Milan, and the loser had to recreate one of Emerson's TikTok videos, and we would post it on our TikTok. So we all know what happened. So yeah. So he will be doing that.
Yeah. 30 seconds is more than enough to do an Emerson Royale TikTok.
Exactly. You can choose the music as well, mate. If you want to go, I'm a Barbie girl. If you want to
go, brilliant.
If you want to go, Mr. Blobby, I'm gonna give like I give my tattoo artist. I tell him like if it's my nan's memorial or my grandmother's, I give him the wording. I say the rest, you got carte blanche. So you can choose the song, you can choose the dance. Just let us know what song you want on the top of it, and we'll do it.
Yeah, it's going to be the only entertaining part of that bloody North London derby this weekend, because the rest of it ain't going to be good, because we're getting battered. We're getting battered.
I'm going under the anaesthetic the day after, so I'm just hoping I get to fall asleep for however long the surgery is and just dream and replay the 3 points, not relive a nightmare. Yeah. So we shall see what happens.
Good afternoon, Tomo. Good to see you, Rumi, or Brian's Rumi, that is. Good to see you, mate. Hopefully you're well.
Big up, Rumi.
Did you get your email from Oasis? Because lo and behold, because they have royally messed up selling tickets for Oasis, they're doing 2 more concerts. They're doing 2 more concerts, Aki, and they're actually doing it properly for a change. They're doing it properly. So, did you get your email? And hopefully, by September the 13th, hopefully we win and we can get some tickets.
Yep.
Bloody Oasis. Did you get your email, Nick? Did you get your email? Nick dancing outside the stadium after a loss in the North London derby. Nice knowing you, Nick. We will get you a good send.
I think you might do it before the game. Might be wise.
Before the game. But yeah, I hope I get that. I hope I win that. I probably won't. I have never won anything in my life.
Am I getting this right? You've got to get an email to get into the pool to maybe be able to get.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ!
Yeah, it's the ticket. Was it 40? There were 1.4 million tickets available for that concert, and 14 million people applied for it, wanted tickets for it.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Good luck. I mean, that's 100 people. What is it? 10 people per seat. 100 people per seat.
Good luck with it.
Can you do a combined 11 for Sunday? Yes, it's the entire Arsenal side.
Whoa.
Oh, Mickey van der Ven. I'm putting Mickey van der Ven in there as well.
Mickey gets it. Mickey gets in there 100%.
Yeah.
Mate, do you know what? I'm being serious. What striker have Arsenal got to put in there? Seriously. The rest might be heavily Arsenal.
On form, Kai Havertz gets in.
Yeah, but he's not playing a striker, is he?
Yes, he basically is.
He's playing false 9 or whatever, so you're going to strike.
I mean, he's got
if you're doing it on current form, then yeah, it's very very heavily Arsenal at the moment, unfortunately.
Yeah. Everyone that I know, I got the email. We're winning at life. Absolutely. So if anyone knows of a ticket, then let me know. Come on, Ben. Yeah. Unfortunately, Drula, I want to be positive. There's nothing
all day long, I would have Mickey van der Ven over Gabriel. Absolutely. All day long.
Yeah.
All day long, buddy. See, Angus, I love your banter. I love it. I do love it. But you are very, very tunnel visioned at times. You're like when I was growing up and it was like, oh, Spurs are the best because Spurs are the best. I support Spurs, they're the best. Everyone wins. No. Be serious. Yeah. Mickey van der Ven over Gabriel every single day of the week.
Yeah. It's like I would put Calafiori in at left back. I'm not going to say Udogie's the best player. I love Udogie.
I think I'd have Porro in as well.
Porro over Ben White, you mean? Porro over Ben White?
Yeah, I think I would.
Depends on the type of system you're going to play, but I would possibly put them level. So you could have either one of them. Paddy said, Ben, you won in life. You have a fabulous girlfriend. Only thing you lost was supporting Spurs. Absolutely, mate. Blame my father. I agree, Ben. Sadly, he's playing striker for us. He's been unbelievable for us. Yep, I would put Kai Havertz in it.
Yep. Angus, that's your last comment's silly. Now you're being silly.
I'm cancelling my membership. No.
Now you're being silly. He isn't just the one defender. We haven't got a midfield that protects him If we, this comment is, you could say why you can blame Vicario for letting 60 in. There's so many variables.
Unfortunately, Aki, there's only one reason why we're conceding that many goals, and it's
Me
Ange
too.
Postecoglou. Ange Postecoglou is the reason we're conceding 60 goals a year. If we dropped back 10, 15 yards and we didn't have two inverted fullbacks that play in the number 10 role, basically playing as strikers, then we'd be able to defend better. This is just pure, being speculative. If Antonio Conte had these five at the back, we would not concede 35 goals a year. That's how good these defenders are. These defenders are fantastic. The system we play gives them no protection. And that's just, for me, that's just the way it is. People can say, oh, I think you're wrong because X, Y. I hope they do. Because we can have a conversation. One of the things I hate, I'm saying it so far into, I hate the word debate. The word debate is the most shit word when it comes to Spurs YouTube channel. I hate it because a debate it's two people with an opposing opinion and someone trying to change their opinion. This is not opinion. You're discussing an opinion. It's an opinion piece. You're having a conversation on why you think this is your opinion. I hate debate shows. If I see a show and it's got the word debate in, I immediately turn it off.
Hang on. That's better. Keep Brian at the top. He deserves it.
Oh, Cooper, you don't need to say that, brother. You don't need to say that.
Yeah, I know.
The deli, though. I'll give you the deli back.
I don't mean it at all, mate. No.
Cooves, what would you like to say, sir?
Well
just
said.
that I'm going to stick up for Ange a bit here. Two of the goals we conceded this season are just down to plain bad defending.
Nothing of course, I would agree with you.
I think our pressing's been remarkably improved.
Which two goals are you talking about, Coover?
Sorry?
The Newcastle.
He's talking about the Leicester goal and Romero completely and utterly switched off, and the Newcastle goal where Romero...
You're singling out Romero. Against Newcastle, we had 5 defenders in the box and had 2 attackers. Yeah. And nobody picked either attacker up.
And guess what?
That's a collective bad defence, yeah.
And Van der Ven weren't there for Newcastle.
Well, if they're going to be like that, it doesn't matter if he's there or not. You got a point.
Yeah, you got a point. I think if we had more defenders at the back, I think we would, if we were more organised and we had more communication at the back, I think we'd have more of a chance of not switching off. And
we should play with 11 defenders. That's the new way.
And yet I still think our defence is better than our attack.
Bizarre that, isn't it? Chica, good to see you, Chica. Hopefully you're well, miss. Hopefully you're well. Timber Udogie. I like Julian Timber as a defender, but he's not played enough games for me. To put him above Udogie. He's not played enough games. We haven't had a big enough sample size.
I'm a little bit worried about Udogie. I think he's not progressing.
I think Udogie's not playing in the correct position.
Possibly, yeah.
I would rather Udogie played left wing than left inverted fullback. I think if Udogie is at his best when he is running down a touchline at speed, taking on defenders and whipping balls in the box, not in the centre of a pitch.
I think it's the fact he's always trying to bully the player rather than concentrating on his own game. So he's giving away tons of silly fouls.
You can say that as well. I would agree with you.
But then again, his physicality is part of his game, so you can't really take that away.
Nick has asked to join the show, so I'm letting Nick join the show. We can talk about his Emerson Royale TikTok because
what's the tears where the tears have been down his cheeks because Emerson's gone.
Newcastle's second goal was Dragason's fault. Yeah, but I think we can defend better. I think the defensive side of our game is shambolic at times, and I think we need to have more organisation at the back. Someone's got to really take. Vicario has taken a lot of the role of trying to organise the defence, which is why he screams at them the entire game. But they still don't seem to listen to him, do they, Keeves?
I think the bit about Romero going on walkabout when he went chased all over the place against Newcastle and we conceded, I don't think that itself should be a problem. The problem is if he does that, so he's got to have this communication with the rest of the defenders, like, you've got to cover me. Somebody's got to be organising them at the back when he does do that. But there was none of it. It's like there's no communication whatsoever. This is kind of what the worrying bit about with Ange is not necessarily what he wants the team to do. It's what's going on with the coaching. It doesn't seem to be there, does it?
There doesn't seem to be any glue, is there?
No.
He's not. When you're building an Airfix kit, you've got to glue the shit out of your Airfix model. If you try to build an Airfix model without the glue, it's going to fall apart.
And then you've got to open the window because after a while you're feeling it.
I will say with this though, and all right, they had the summer, but there is a brand new coaching team, and they've had 3 games. They've had 3 games. Yes, we wanted more from it, but we say some players need a little bit of time to settle in. We'll wait and see what happens. But obviously, right now there is a cluster of games coming in. Our next 4 away games are quite difficult. When you look at it, we got United away. The next 4 away games are United, Brighton, Palace, and then City. And with our away form, that after we finish those 4, plus Europa, plus Carabao, plus NLD, then we'll see. Oh, and West Ham at home. West Ham at home as well.
Out of all of them, do not go and lose that. That's the one that embarrasses me the most when we lose to them.
Well, like I said, I mean, NLD, listen, we know where. I just want to get. When do England play? They play tomorrow, don't they?
I don't know. I couldn't care less.
I think they play tomorrow, and I'm actually going to try and watch that game because I heard Morgan Gibbs-White came on against Ireland and did rather well in the brief time that he had. So I'm hoping he'll get more game time. Honestly, I'll tell you one thing I do want to talk about, and it might be a bit controversial, but everyone going mad about the not singing of the national anthem. I'm sure Sven-Goran Eriksson and Fabio Capello didn't sing it. I'm pretty damn sure.
Yeah, to be honest, I really don't care for it anyway. Yeah. I think Rule Britannia would be a much better song for national anthem.
It just goes to show just people want to bitch and moan on social media about anything now, because I'm absolutely convinced Sven and Fabio never sang. And what difference? What difference?
I don't think it matters. You can show respect in silence if you choose to. I can't sing to save my life. I wouldn't do the national anthem.
There's some players that don't even sing it. They just stand there in silence.
Yeah.
There's some players that literally stand there in silence and don't sing it. I'm not just talking about England. I'm talking about all national anthems. What's the deal? Why are we making such a big thing about it?
I agree.
Why is that become?
Then again, it goes a little bit political for me as well, because I don't agree that there should really be countries.
I think Lee Carsley summed it up, though. I'm not there to sing songs. I'm there to manage the football team.
Exactly.
That's fair enough for me. There's an even better song than Rule Britannia. I think Jerusalem would be an amazing song for a national anthem.
Land of Hope and Glory, that would work as well.
I think that one. I think
Land of Hope and Glory. It's 10 minutes long, and the entire crowd would be.
That time, maybe we should have that as a national anthem and force everybody to sing it for the full 10 minutes.
No, mate, no, it should be
including the.
Mate, what it should be is Wakefield Saturday Night, and they have to do the dance. It'll be like our version of the Hacker. They'll just do that.
I'll be up for that.
They should do that. Or Agadoo. Agadoo would be good, wouldn't it?
YMCA.
Why not? Why not? It's just, mate. It just. I didn't watch the game at all, but literally, obviously, the glorious and harmonious app that is Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it, decided that this was the next thing we were going to bitch
Sorry,
about.
Nick. I apologise to Nick. I thought it sent him the link and it hasn't. So I've actually had to send him.
So I just don't get it. I just don't get it. I don't care.
Yeah. There we go. There we go. I wondered where he was, and my computer's an asshole.
What up, Nick?
Who is this half a person that I used to know?
Absolute agendasome going on. I'll send Nick the link 10 minutes later. I'll blame the computer.
Yeah, I blame the computer. Computer says no.
Anyway, it's not anyone's fault apart from Daniel Levy because he sold Emerson Royale. If we had Emerson Royale there, we wouldn't be in this situation.
Listen, if there's some way Daniel Levy can get the blame for something, I'm all for it. Yeah. I'm all for it.
No, shameless to the end.
Yeah. So Nick, welcome to the Toxic Brigade. I know you love being toxic as much as Brian, and we're standing outside with our little placards, apparently how toxic we are. We're just waving our little flag. And then, yeah.
Well, I'd like to be a bit of a flip-flop, and 1 minute I'll be toxic, then I'll be a happy clapper, then I'll be...
Absolutely.
Do you know what? I have to say, and fair play to Nick, and the very, very, very first day that we did the training ground, that me, Graham, and Ryan went to every single day, on the very, very, very first day, he was right with us, and he will vouch for. We were there till about 4 or 5 p.m.
Yeah.
Nick parked his car just across the road.
Yeah.
And as soon as we walked out, guess who drove off? Like, literally, there were like 4 of us, 5 of us, but he couldn't go out the other way. He couldn't go out the other way.
You are one of the Toxic Brigade. You're the one with your little placard.
Literally,
Toxic.
Literally, we got to the car, we forgot something, or I think we did. We turned around, bang Paratici, bang Levy. Could have gone out the other exit. Literally within 30 seconds of us moving.
I mean, I don't know if I cannot confirm. I think Brian made it up. So to get clicks and likes.
Oh yeah, of course. That's what I do, buddy.
That's what we do. We only do things.
Everyone like and subscribe to the channel.
I'm just here to cause chaos.
Like and subscribe, everyone. Like and subscribe. If you haven't done it already, please hit that subscribe before we talk about the next channel.
Brian, you're not doing this properly. Smash that like button. Smash that subscribe button. Smash that like button.
Ben, I have to say, you with your cap backwards, do that again. That is something I need to see more. Look at you go.
Smash that like button. Smash the subscribe button. I like it.
Did I miss something about the hat? Did I miss something?
No.
Okay.
It was business. You turn it around the other way.
Yeah.
People respect you more.
Yeah, you do. And you do this on thumbnails. Oh no! Oh no!
I've clearly missed something that you'll have to tell me in the private chat.
Have a look.
The arm of Graham is in the house to.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
The
Okay,
arm
I
of
get
Graham is
it now. I get it now.
You got it? Like and subscribe, everyone. If you haven't done it already, please smash that like.
Yeah.
I'll put a poll up
Really
to
annihilate that like.
Yeah, I'll put up a poll to see if you have smashed or liked.
Destroy that subscribe
Yeah, we need to bring that back. That Shellside Spurs annihilation of the like button.
No, Shellside Spurs was gently caress the like button.
Oh yeah, it was. Yeah,
Gently caress it. But how are we feeling this week, boys? This is a big week for all of us in terms of a certain fixture that's happening on Sunday. How is everyone thinking? We'll start with you, Nick, and we'll go around the houses.
Can I say before Nick goes? Yeah. It's not me that corrupted this show. It's not me that brought this to football. I was speaking about Mary Poppins about 20 minutes ago.
Yes, Paddy, it's an emergency show. Emergency meeting.
Paddy's locked up the leprechauns. He doesn't know what to do.
Yeah. We got El Tel Cockerel. Good to see you, Jose. Hopefully all well.
Jose's in. Like and subscribe because Jose's here.
Yes, like and smash that like button. 114. I think 4-1. Graham's saying 4-1. So
is Arm of Graham there?
Arm of Graham is there, and he's holding 2 hands up.
It's not even arm of Graham.
Yeah,
Graham
I know.
He's slacking. He's
It's
like,
illusion of.
do you know? I got a funny story
Scoring a
about
goal
Graham,
this
right?
weekend. Have you
I got
seen
a funny
our
story.
front line?
Let's hear the Graham story.
about Graham. Right, so when was it? Everton game. I walk into Chick King,
Yeah.
and all I hear is well, Mikey Moore. He's a one for the future. And it was said in obviously, Graham. I apologise because that was a really bad impression of you.
Yeah.
I didn't even need to look. I just went, "You all right, Graham? How you doing?" Because I knew exactly it was because Graham had said exactly the same thing when we were at Leicester on the Monday night.
Mate,
There's
do you know
only
the
one
thing-
man speaking about waxing lyrical about Mikey Moore, and that is Graham, arm of Graham.
Yeah.
I'll tell you one thing about Graham. Graham,
Well,
you know that you know
two breast and chips.
you the thing with Graham is that saying you can't. It's like looking for a needle in a haystack.
Yeah.
Graham can find that needle.
Yeah.
I don't know how he does it. Before he had his phone at away games, no matter what happens, there could be 7,000 Spurs fans, and I'll just be walking through, and he'll be like, "All right, Brian." But,
I remember you saying that, right? I remember you saying that when we went to the protest, and it was like, "Oh yeah, Graham doesn't have a phone." I was like, "What do you mean he doesn't have a phone?
Yeah.
Like, how can anyone get hold of him? Like, how can he get to places? How can he?"
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, you turn around.
In
He's
our
like,
culture, Nick, we shout so loud that you can hear people.
he's like Beetlejuice, right? You say his name 3 times.
Mate, it was uncanny, literally, because I used to speak to him on his landline, and no matter what game I went to, I would just turn up, and as soon as I turned up at the ground or at Tottenham, bang, he's right in front of my face. I'm like, how the fuck are you doing this?
I know, it's crazy. I just don't understand. It's just like, unfortunately, and to not make a comparison, because I wouldn't want to make a comparison like this. You also hear Ryan Isaacs from freaking 2 miles away.
I can
Like,
hear
as soon as I
Ryan
walked in-
here.
as soon as I walked into pub at Leicester, I could just hear him talking absolute waffle, right? And then everyone was just like, "Oh," I was like, "Oh," I said to Ben, I was like, "Oh, how did I know? I've been in Leicester like 5 minutes and I can hear him. He's just there." He's like, we love you, Ryan. We really do. But
He has got one of those. Honestly, when I'll be watching, if I get sent videos or I see videos on social media of Spurs fans singing, you can tell immediately. You can pick Ryan's voice out in a lineup. It is so distinct. It is insane.
He's got faith on radio. Yeah, you're right.
Bless Ryan, my little bro.
Ryan is still talking about how he's going to win a bet with Dave all Sunday.
Never.
I'm still
Surely
gonna win a
you
bet
just
with
you just have to home in on the word bomber, don't you?
Oh, that word. I'm so thankful the window's shut. I'm so thankful I ain't got to hear that till January. But I'll tell you what, everyone, again, if you're going to Spurs Brentford, please take a picture of Ryan. He will be wearing his 8-Daigle shirt. I want as many photos of it, and I want it plastered across social media with me tagged in all of it, because that's going to be a lot of fun. But Ryan is another one, like you, Nick, that sticks to his bets, because I will call out 2 people here. Josh Pavitt. Josh Pavitt was on screen with me when I made my stupid We Are Tottenham TV bet for Conte. Still hasn't got the tattoo. Will Stewart was meant to have a We Are Tottenham a Tottenham on Tour tattoo for losing a bet with me. Still hasn't had it. We've had, mate, since that Conte bet, we've had what, 4 managers?
Yeah.
Stellini, Mason.
So really, what you're saying, Brian, is you're the problem.
Yeah, mate, you're the problem with this fan base, Brian.
Mate, I'm backing you up. I'm backing you and Ryan up. Yeah, here you are.
I don't need to be backed up, mate. It's fine.
It's pay the piper. Bets are bets. And Ryan, honestly, Ryan needs to make bets with third world countries because he could feed them. Because literally, the amount of food he's kept me in, Chick Kings, Chinese, food and you name it, Ryan has fed me good and proper. When he was here, I had to buy me 3 meals. He still needs to come here in winter and jump in the snow bare-chested because he put a bet that Johnson would score and there was no snow when he did. So that bet he still owes me.
Ryan, just sometimes Ryan, we love you, but sometimes.
Yeah.
What can he say?
He's keeping me fed, mate. Don't. These are easy.
Okay, sorry, yeah. For everything else, for Brian, it's fine. But for all of us, to have the pleasure of seeing you more often than Brian does face to face.
Yeah.
I said pleasure. I meant pain.
Come on, what can he say? He's a man of his convictions. There's nothing wrong with that.
They're damn right.
He is.
Every meal is a banquet and every hunger is a famine.
Damn right. This is why I agree with Barry when it's find a flip-flop, mate. That's what fans are supposed to do.
Absolutely. We have Bob. It's Bobby K.
Big up, Bobby, brother.
It's Bobby K. Good morning, you sexy mofos, and everyone in the chat. Good to see ya. Good to see ya.
I love how Tom and Angus are having a serious conversation about Derby in the chat. It's like proper serious conversation. Oh, brilliant.
Yeah, we're not for serious conversations here. Hashtag 114.
Yep. You remember? Well, I don't know. You lot probably still get it, but North London Derby coming up. I used to be nervous all week round. That sort of good nervous, the butterflies in the stomach. I don't get any of that anymore.
No,
just it means so little to me now. I think that's what's so upsetting about the last couple of decades. It's slowly but surely, I don't feel the same love for the club as I used to.
Cooper, I think this one with this one coming up, I think it's because of international break. If it wasn't international and it had been a Premier League game and all roads, I think I might have been more. But yeah, recently maybe it's.
So they still don't have as many charges as Chelsea have footballers in their squad.
Yeah, and they'll so that will mean that now it needs to be kicked further down the road whilst they investigate these new charges.
Yeah.
So it'll. Listen, you watch that 130. Yep, we've got. They said, didn't they? They came out and said we've got the date. This is getting done. Now this has come out. Wait, we're gonna have to put back. And
what they will do, Brian, is they've set the date. The date is already set, so they'll have to have a subsequent hearing for the extra stick.
That's what they should do. That's what they should do. But they won't. They'll say no. Now we need because the lawyers are involved. We have to investigate this.
It's not going to matter, though, is it, Brian? We know what's going to happen. Even if they do go through with the threat, Man City will just go, right, we're off. We're going to a former Super League. And that's what will happen. And the EPL can't afford to let them go because they know Liverpool, United, Arsenal, possibly us as well if we're still big. We'll go with them. But so it's all irrelevant. That's why the EPL can punish the likes of Forest and Leicester. Yeah, it just doesn't matter. Money talks, and this is it's like open corruption, isn't it? It's not even hidden. It's
they don't even have a will. They don't even have a will.
That's right.
If you're gonna have a corruption, Manchester City, at least have a bloody will.
I bet the extra charges are due to them covering up the original charges.
Yeah, it's interest rates. It's the interest in 115.
It's insane.
15. We're just going to add 15 on because that's this interest rate.
It's a shame they didn't drop it by one and said we've got 114. It's a real shame.
I've just had it confirmed that Cody Mack is coming to the Scotland Yard for the derby.
So, Brian, what
things that make you happy. Things that make you happy.
Buy a safe now and drag about. Get one of those old school trolleys. Put the safe on the trolley with a little leash, and then drag your phone in the trolley. So we go.
Oh, mate, I'm getting a safe in a safe in a safe in a safe that's going to have a combination that I don't even know the combination for.
Bring out the wheel of corruption. Bring out the wheel of corruption.
I thought you were talking about a cheese wheel. I got excited then.
I want my 2 Premier League trophies then.
Well, you got Angus. You got to win them, mate. Unfortunately, not be given them.
Unfortunately, yeah, I would love the Carabao Cup. I would love it if they just gave us the Carabao Cup and we didn't win.
No, because that means Ryan Mason's the most successful manager in recent times.
Yeah, it'd be hilarious.
Absolutely. Damn right, we want that.
I want that. And it means that Gareth Bale can re-win the Carabao Cup at Spurs. It'd be fantastic. Harry Kane can come home because he'll be like, I've won a trophy at Spurs. I'll come home now. But were we robbed of them as well? Were we robbed of our trophies? But Angus will never say that Tottenham were robbed of a trophy because it's happened.
We were robbed of them. Okay, Angus.
We were robbed of that Champions League final trophy. We were robbed of that.
The only things that's being robbed at the moment is Ben and his season ticket money.
Yeah,
he's getting robbed.
Absolutely. We're all getting. You're getting robbed as well, Nick.
How much is it again, Ben? It's worth repeating.
The peasants will get me the money, so it's fine. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
How much is the season ticket now, Ben? Because it's worth saying.
£2,400 each.
It's only because Ben's in the posh seats.
It's not even the posh seats, Nick.
Do you know what, Ben? Do you know what, Ben? You'd be better paying. What is it, £400-500 more and getting premium seats?
It's the problem. That's the way my dad is starting to think about it now. So you have to spend more money to fix your mistake.
Also, how Angus can go on and say that they were robbed of trophies when you support a team that robbed me of going to a North London derby because you didn't have enough players.
Yeah.
So if you want to talk about anything, my friends, let's talk about things like that.
Or Arsenal when they cheated their way into the Football League by buying their way in instead of going for it by actually getting promoted that year.
Yeah, Angus.
Bought their way into the Football League.
You know what? Something else has occurred to me recently. Something else has occurred to me recently. I think Daniel Levy's ahead of his time because I'm looking at Netflix, I'm looking at Amazon and YouTube, and all of them have deliberately made their service worse. So you have to pay more to get it back to what it used to be. Yeah. Isn't that our club?
Yes, it is. It is. It's marvellous.
But you know what? Now with Manchester City's extra 15 charges, Daniel Levy is probably preparing for the next financial clause that might be coming in about 15 years just to make sure we're ready for it.
No. Only 2 of your players were missing and only one of them had COVID.
Yeah. I do love it. I mean, listen, at the end of the day, I've got to watch a 3-0 win at the Scotland Yard, and all you guys, or 2 of you, were actually at that ground and got to see it. So in the end, it helped us. But you robbed me of my first North London derby since 2004, and then the next one I did get to go to was last season when we got battered. So
yeah, Angus, you did that.
Yeah.
Your players, your football club.
Take some responsibility, Angus.
An army.
Own it.
We got a super chat from Bobby K. This football stuff is depressing. Big up, Lisa Ann.
Do you know what? I actually thought BU. I thought he'd actually forgot to put the T at the end to make that but then you said big up. Well done for you being down with the kids with the new ship.
Recognise.
You need to say that.
Me and Bobby K were having a conversation about this the other day, and he's like, "Do your kids just say utter nonsense like skibbity doo and toilet and all that?" And I was like, and I was like, "You're saying so? Oh, is that a problem?" And then Bo will go womp womp, and I'm like, "What does that mean? Womp womp."
Yeah,
like, mate. If you're not going to talk properly, there's going to be some serious conversations.
Yeah,
there's going to be some backhanders to you kids.
What's wrong with Skibbity? Skibbity's classic Popeye, isn't it?
Yeah.
What does it mean? All of this stuff, Coover, they say it like it doesn't mean anything. I got told that if you don't like someone, they're your ops. And I was like, what's an op? And they're like, oh, they're the people that you don't get on with. And if you're a bop, then that means you're a female version of a dog, apparently. So,
is that not what Hanson's saying? Bob.
Yeah, like got in the car. Lola's like, yeah, saw 4 ops today, and I was like, what are you talking about? She's like, oh yeah, 4 people I hate. So why don't you just say there's 4 people that you hate? Yeah, why do you have to say all this nonsense?
Oh, mate. I mean, I remember back in the day, ours was like beard and stuff like that. Like, do you remember that? Like all this nonsense with itchy chin, and I was like, what the? You look back at it now, there are, mate. There are some things. Listen, just stick to
Back
copyright.
Back slang was an actual language. Bring it back.
Just stick to that and other gov. If people used to speak other gov.
Yeah.
Oh, mate, what's a silly thing that was?
I've got kids coming back from school now, so I'm going to pop off. So big up all. Oh, sorry.
Guy.
Sorry, but. No,
Cheers,
but. Be you all.
Yeah, absolutely. Big up,
So,
Keith.
yeah,
Thanks for coming on.
Cheers.
What a stupid language that was.
Yeah.
And you thought your parents wouldn't understand it.
Yes. Isn't that Pingu? Big up, Pingu. Why is it nonsense?
Do you know what? I'm used to hearing random shit on this channel, but I never thought I'd be on the day where I heard Big Up Pingu.
Big up, Pingu. I love Pingu. Pingu's
Let's
great.
face it.
Drula, you know as well. Is we use slang. You're right, but not like this. Is just like next level. Like
They're using sounds by the looks of it. It's not even words.
Sounds. I suppose it's no different than us grunting at our parents that have said, "Are you hungry?" You went,
Oh, you mean like Kevin? You mean Kevin and Perry?
Yeah.
How spot on was Harry Enfield with that? Seriously,
Yeah.
he was spot on. Well, no, you meant to say something. We come back and say something.
Smash the like button. So unfair.
it was funny,
I hate you.
but it was so true, right? Because when you went round someone's house, you were like when he was talking to Mrs. Patterson asking for a jam sandwich, weren't you? Like,
Big up Crossamano. Big up Crossamano.
Big up, Colin.
I will say very quickly, Crossamano, you are going to love Evening Brews today. I'm with Johnny, and we're doing a huge nostalgia Spurs 11 kind of. We're going to kind of do that if Ange had his team and we could have one player from the past at right back, blah, blah, blah. Going to have a lot of fun today. Nostalgia week or nostalgia first part of the week. North London derby versus the Filth latter part of the week. Going to be a lot of fun.
Big up Jemima and big up.
Oh my God, Jemima.
Big up Jemima Paddle Duck. Yeah. What a lovely story that is.
Mate, I don't know how we've got here.
We got to Jemima Puddle Duck now.
Yes.
Hey,
Big up Beatrix Potter. Big up.
literally, we started with his roadshow and Mary Poppins.
Yep.
Then we started talking NLD. Then Coover came in. Then you came in. And now we're at Pingu.
We're going for avian varieties now, Brian. We're moving.
We covered, Brian, you have to cover, in this day and age, a whole load of subjects to make sure that nobody sits there and leaves a comment going, this channel's woke. It left
this channel's anti-Pingu.
No, or even worse, Nick, we're the Toxic Brigade. At least we're bigging up Jemima Paddle Duck and Pingu.
Yeah. No, you can't do that because Jemima Paddle Duck was white, so you're racist as well, Ben.
Oh, no.
Someone will say it. Someone will say it, Ben. You know this is the world we live in.
Yeah. I can say Cliff Jones would keep Bale out of the team. That's how good Cliff Jones is very good. It's very good indeed.
Who's Finger Mouse, Tom? Do you mean Danger Mouse?
I think he means Danger Mouse.
There were finger, but I'm sure that there were these finger. I think there were. If you Google it, I'm sure there was actually.
Big up Bag Purse.
There
Big
was.
Up,
You're right. It is Finger Mouse. So, but was it Finger Mouse or was it Danger Mouse, Tom? Now that is the question that everyone is.
Well, now it depends if you want to be handist or cartoonist.
Yeah.
Depends where you are on that equation. Should we put a poll out?
Big up Powerpuff Girls. Blossom was the best one.
Blossom? Did you just say?
Blossom was the best
one. Oh my
one.
God, there is an absolute blast from the past. Mate, if you saw shows like that, mate, there's one show better than that, mate, back in the day. And if anyone disagrees with me, you are wrong at my age. Saved by the Bell, mate.
Oh my God, Brian, I was just about to say the same thing. When you say
when you wake up in the morning, mate, you go, come on.
Almighty
Saved by the Bell was...
Pingu is mixed race. My God. Big up Button
Moon. My parents took me to see that and Sooty live at the London Palladium or whatever it was. Buzzer Moon was brilliant.
When it comes to those types of TV shows, there's only two TV shows that stand out for me: Bodger and Badger and Basil Brush Show.
Bodger and Badger.
Oh my God!
Love Bodger and Badger.
Mate, if you're saying Basil Brush, you cannot go and not say Roland Rat. You're very adamant.
Give in.
Mate, then you had Ed the Duck with the BBC. Jesus Christ.
But Brian, you cannot mention Ed the Duck.
I realised as I said it, I wasn't going to say who it is.
You went into it, I was like, oh my
that's
God.
a good question.
Mate, if you hadn't said anything, we could have got past it, but now you see.
It's like catchphrase. Say what you see. That poor
Catchphrase. Mr. Chips from Catchphrase.
Yeah.
Say what you see. It's good, but it's not right.
Yes, it's not the same without old Roy Walker.
Oh, mate, he was the mate.
Answer to this question, boys. I'm going Friends.
Without a doubt, it's not even a question.
Yeah. I do like How I Met Your Mother, though.
It's not even a question.
I do like How I Met Your Mother, but Friends wins. Big up, Mr. Ben. The Wooden Tops. Yes, this is the one. Yeah. Big up, Bod. The weekend always started well with Tis Was on a Friday. Never seen that. Whizbit.
Mate, people must remember as well Pat Sharp's Funhouse.
Oh my God. Now this is really freaky because I was just about to say that as well. Mate,
Funhouse, mate. I wanted to go on that show so badly.
I wanted to go on that show because of the twins, let alone the game show.
Well, I wasn't going to allude to that part.
In my era, we had Dick and Dom in the bungalow.
In my era, that isn't even close, Ben. Get back. No,
you need to go back to our days, mate.
Our era's better. I think
yes, it was.
Won trophies in our era.
Yeah.
Oh, mate, this is so true. When you go back and look at these things, and you look at it now through today's eyes. How people got away with stuff. Do you know what I saw as well? I've been seeing a lot of things come out. Do you all remember that show? And Colin definitely will. In Sickness and in Health with Alf Garnett. My God, and the two Ronnies. Some of the stuff they used to say, Rent a Ghost, Drooler. My God, what a show.
I am old enough because after my era, everything went to shit.
My God. But honestly, it's Sickness and in Health. Colin Cross will definitely remember it. My God. Half the stuff, and Tom will remember in Sickness and in Health. My good God.
Magic Dragon. Phil Coyce. Phil Arby. Good stuff. Thundercats.
Mate, Thundercats was superb.
Yeah.
Mars. Do people remember Mars? Not the Jim Carrey thing, but the cars like Transformers.
It's not like reading my mind. I'm getting a little bit freaked out now. Not as freaked out, I have to say. I don't think he's in the chat. Bobby K sends me a picture. What were you doing yesterday? And I said, what do you mean yesterday? Sends me a picture of me umpiring, right? On the Saturday. So this was on the Monday.
I've got that picture.
Yeah, and I went... Okay, now Bobby, you're scaring me because someone's literally taken a picture of me, and then obviously, then he goes, "I'm not telling you. I have my contacts." Blah 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 blah, and I was like, "Okay." And then it was Andrew Gregory, obviously, because Andrew Gregory is only 15 minutes, maybe not even that from.
You should have come and said hello.
And I did say that, but hopefully on Saturday, we're having. It's like an inter-club game. So if Andrew Gregory is there on Saturday, come and say hello. Don't take a picture of me.
Maybe he wants to be aloof. Maybe he wants to be one of those. You never know what I look like.
Well, I don't know, but it actually scared me a little bit.
Now anyone getting their phone out around you, you'd be like, Andrew?
No, and you know what? And this is also another thing that's a little bit scary. I don't know if anyone's seen the film Trap, with a serial killer that is in a concert venue. It's all set up as a trap. And then we watched that on Saturday night, and then on Sunday night I went to the Apollo last night to watch Sam Thompson and Pete Wicks's Staying Relevant podcast, and then I was getting freaked out because I saw all the stewards like moving. I was like going, "Oh my God, is there a serial killer in it?" So, yeah. Talking
of things like that, did either of you get a message from Stuart727 yesterday?
Yeah,
you did.
I saw it. It's not Bobby K at all. It doesn't have that sexy mumbo jumbo hot chocolate.
Mate, honestly, the first time I saw it, I did double take. And rewind it back. I did double take.
You, Bobby. That doesn't look
No, listen, if people are going to call me the Cucarellas, oh, mate, now there's a Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo wins every time. And an answer, no, I've never watched Tracy Beaker. I always used to watch good TV shows. So Cartoon Network, Toon Army, and I moved on.
You talking the Cartoon Network. I had channel 1, 2, 3, and 4 growing up. That's it.
It wasn't even a channel 5.
Yeah, don't call me Rishi Sunak. I did have Sky TV growing up because it was invented in that time period.
That's it. But, mate, I had fucking a TV remote that was on a bloody... for some reason, it was on a bloody cord. You couldn't even move it to the seat.
Didn't have a battery. It didn't even have double A's or even triple A's when invented then.
When you used to beat the crap out of the controller just to get a bit of juice out.
This must be the longest time that Nick has stayed awake.
I don't fall asleep anymore, Alan. That is slander.
Nickelodeon was great. I love Nickelodeon.
Mate, see this. We literally had channels 1, 2, 3, and 4, and after school, you had from 3:30 till news round came on with Nick Craven or whatever his name was at 5 o'clock. Then it became adult TV. And then you had Saturdays and Sundays 9 till 12, and then that was it.
Yeah,
Done.
Blue Peter.
Angus, you're not even having questions here.
See,
Angus has started his
it depends on what I'm going to rate this as Ben, and I'm going to rate it critically. As a TV show, Only Fools and Horses is a better TV show. As a program for Ben Kaufman, I prefer Dad's Army because I love my war.
Oh, we're still having a domestic. Right here, right now. Nick can play
I like the World War II era. I love that stuff. I've always loved it.
Mate, there's not a TV show you can put up against Only Fools and Horses that I will ever see the other show. Ever.
But this is where we differ, Aki. I like war films.
That's not a war. Listen, I will just say you're wrong. Smash a like and subscribe if Ben's wrong. Actually, smash a like and subscribe if Ben's right. Either way, hope you're enjoying the stream.
It's all different. I absolutely love Dad's Army. I think Dad's Army makes me laugh more. I think the jokes on Dad's Army are so clever.
Mate, listen, there's a man that's just appeared and he's a 24-karat gold plonker. And I have to say, Lord Rodney Trotter, I was once on Danny Hotspur's show, and I had to piss myself. Literally, I just joined the show, and Rodney Trotter was in the house, and he literally said, "Oh, Brian, you plonker," or something, and Dan banned him for it. I was like, Dan, don't. He was defending me because he thought it was a guy just coming into trials. Like, no. Unblock him immediately. Because he literally is what we do the whole show, and then he brought one in as until he was unblocked. He did Del Boy. Only Fools and Horses is the best TV program, British ever.
Depends what you like, though, Brian. Right? Depends what you like.
No, you're wrong. I'll die on that hill.
Yes,
I will die on that.
Wrong, Ben. You are wrong.
The only thing that
I'm going to get a free-wheeled Robin Reliant. I'm going to run over you on the high road on Sunday.
My dad used to have one.
Well, there you go. So how can you not like it? Unbelievable. Even your dad having one as well.
War films. I love a war film. I love war TV shows.
All good. But when it comes to the best TV show...
That's why I said, as a TV program... Only Fools and Horses is better.
I'm a little caveat under it, so you can't be wrong, Ben. Unbelievable.
Exactly. I'm never wrong. If I had a choice between what I wanted to watch, an Only Fools and Horses episode or a Dad's Army episode, I'm going to go with Dad's Army.
Well, let's move on, Ben, because me and Brian are going to fall out with you.
Yeah, I feel one of my Twitter polls coming out just to show you how wrong you are. Because remember, Twitter polls are the law. And what say goes?
What does Graham say? What does Graham say?
Oh, 40, mate,
If you had a
40
choice
hours.
between watching, well, he's going to say Only Fools and Horses.
Mate,
then he's correct, then.
Only Fools and Horses or Dad's Army. What would you personally choose?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
He's not
Oh,
sure.
you're such a flip-flop, Graham.
If there's one person that I know would never ever sit on the fence, it's you. And on a blog,
Get those splinters out of your
big time, Colin. Big time, night and day.
Graham.
Night and day.
You are wrong. I don't care if I'm wrong. Don't care.
Mate. Although Paul Clark said the second best one. Big up, Mr. Shizer.
Thank you so much for the 5 gifted. So it really helps us out a lot. Thank you so much, mate.
Paul Clark.
I would prefer to watch 40 Towers over Only because it's my style of comedy.
Oh, Ben.
That is my comedy.
Brian, leave it.
Yeah.
Brian, leave it.
You know, I think Morning Brews might be Dave and a substitute whilst Ben's in detention.
I could do with a day off.
Ben's going to be in detention.
Another one. Don't give me I could do with a day off, Mr. Holiday. Mr. Judith Chalmers.
That's what I was hoping you would say.
Yeah, do you know what? A lot of people, before I moved to Canada, before I got married to Alana, a couple of Canadians that I met in Israel came to stay with me. The first thing they said they wanted to see, they go, I keep hearing about this British show, The In-Betweeners.
Yeah, fantastic show.
Oh, mate, the North America love our humour. Love our humour. Listen, Friends will go down there. Oh, he's done it. Ben's at it. Oh, David's done a chat. I thought we'd give him more.
We'll get there. Bobby's asking, how is Kalu Kid still alive? He looks like he was dying when I was 3. I don't know, mate. I don't know. It is the Kit Kat scenario again. It is. Big up panel and chat. Good to see it, Dave. Thank you so much for renewing your membership. Member for 6 months. Really helps us out. Thank you so much, buddy. Thank you so much. Some mothers do have them.
Mate, do you know what? As a kid growing up, I have to say,
I would love to do that. Actually,
they've got it here in Toronto. I've been trying to get it. Sells out so quickly. Yeah, but some mothers do have them. Was brilliant. Was absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, Malcolm in the Middle was good. Malcolm in the Middle was very good.
Mate,
I don't remember the program Nightmare.
Nick might remember this show as well, but it used to be on Sundays. I believe it was Sundays. Channel 4. A great wholesome family show that was done in America was The Wonder Years. The Wonder Years was unbelievable. That was a wicked show. I don't know if Nick's going like that because he didn't like it, or I don't remember it, or he's just doing a dark.
I've slept since then. So
he's just doing a preparation for his.
Stephen the Kang.
He's doing
it. Easy as well, Angus. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I love that show.
Wait a minute, is that meant to be King of Queens?
It's
not
King of Kings.
I'll tell you what. There's one program. Everybody Loves Raymond.
That's another good one.
That's you know what? It was all right. Ilana didn't like Raymond. Loved everyone else, but didn't like Raymond. Everyone likes Raymond. I enjoyed, but Fresh Prince was brilliant. The best American comedy for me, and I put it above Friends because I'm obsessed. I'm so happy they've done the reboot. Is Frasier. I absolutely love Frasier. Frasier is a comedy masterpiece.
Kingswood Truth by Crikey Cobbers. And finally, something I can agree with. Day One Wonders Years was great. Still pop.
Yeah, mate.
Yeah.
But Bobby, did you ever watch one of my favourite shows of all time? And it's available on Amazon, I believe, back home, but it's Netflix here. But it was on. Is This Is Us? This Is Us is one of the best TV things you could ever wish to see. It is unbelievable.
Love Keenan and Kel. One of the most, I think, possibly the funniest moment in Spurs YouTube history is when Expressions called Ben and Sim the Jewish Keenan and Kel. I laughed for a solid 2 hours. I couldn't have laughed.
The way he just said it. The way just casually just threw it in.
Thing that I've ever heard in my life. It was so brilliant. I want to meet Expressions. I love that man. I love that man. Absolutely adore him.
Well, do you know what? Expressions loves Only Fools and Horses, and he said he doesn't want to meet you, Ben. So there.
You know what? If Expression says it, he's probably right. He's brilliant. Big Bang Theory, superb.
Oh, mate.
Love
Mate,
it.
you know, I did not watch that at all until Ilana got me into it. And last night I went to sleep watching the last season. Sheldon is one of the best characters ever of
ever
all time.
written.
Sheldon is absolutely
I'm doing a rerun of it with Mickey because she adores that show, so we're watching it again.
incredible.
Love that show. Love that show. The Jewish Keenan and Kel. It's just that's absolutely fantastic. Yeah, everyone loves Expressions. But on that note, guys, it is actually time to end the show. We've gone 10 minutes over. Brian will be back for Evening Brews with Johnny later at 6 p.m. UK time, 1 p.m. North America time, whatever time otherwise. Work it out yourselves. What's going to be happening, Brian?
Yeah, I was just about to say, listen, guys, if people haven't seen the fan show, I think there's going to be some changes coming up. As of next week, I'm in surgery. Time next week, I will be at the hospital ready for my surgery. And I'm probably going to be about 2 weeks out with me doing nothing. But Evening Brews, smash a like for Nick. Smash a like for Nick having his cap on backwards. Nick, that mate, I've just seen a new site. I love this side of you. I can't completely lost my train of thought. So there's going to be some changes to Evening Brews, and Anger Management will be handed by either Ben or Dave doing Anger Management with Johnny. After the Filth game, I will be doing the Filth. And then when I'm back, until November the 21st, Evening Brews will be the same as normal. But then I start a job. So Evening Brews will either be recorded the night before or there'll be a different version of it. But finally, I'm going to be in employment. So there are some changes. But tonight, me and Johnny, cheers, Paul, buddy, will be me and Johnny. And like I said, this week, we're going to have a lot of nostalgia, a lot of fun. Cheers, Drilla. Thank you, everyone. But yeah, so this week will be a lot of fun on Evening Brews, so check it out. And he's got his
so much for watching. Oh, Nick, when can we next find you?
You can find me on Saturday at Notty Green Cricket Club, and don't just take a picture because it's a bit scary.
Yeah.
Come and say hello. And you'll find me on Sunday doing a dance on the high road.
I'm just going to get this picture of Tom as well.
Smash that like if you like a picture of Tom.
I haven't got a cap to do it. I feel left out.
Yeah. See, I have, Brian. I've got a cat. I've got a little woolly one.
Yeah, but how can you put the woolly on backwards?
Well, you just put it on like that or something, don't you? Or like this.
You've got in trouble for doing that before. You've been in trouble.
That's what I like. Oh yeah. No. Ready carrier bags that get me into trouble.
I love this community. We have some really good. Tom,
me at the Tottenham Hospital Stadium.
We have such a good community.
Thank you all so much for watching today's show. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Smash that like button. As always, catchphrase, Aki.
If you like my catchphrase, smash a like. If you don't subscribe, smash it. And as always, leave it out.
And if you smell what the cough is brewing, thank you so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day. Ciao for now.
A little different than all the rest. I'm quite old-fashioned where I had sometimes played chess. And when I'm out, I'm looking for that vintage